It has been quite a week as well for the European markets. Stocks there are moving back and forth. We're going to take you right now to London, get the latest update on trade. Lindsay Janis joins us. Lindsay.
Hello, good morning, Deidre. European stock markets making modest gains at the moment. Investors here are looking ahead to reports out later today on U.S. consumer spending and also sentiment out of the U.S. Some traders say any negative surprises there could hit confidence, but at the moment, things looking pretty good with the DAX up there just about just over 0.1%. Also, the FTSE up 0.2%, and the CAC up around 0.25%. Now, the FTSE for the week is looking at a gain of about 2.2%. So far for the month, it's up about 2.5%. The CAC up around 3.7% for the week, but the DAX is the outperformer, up around 4.6% for the week. Looking at the Dow Jones Stock 600 Index of Europe's biggest companies, it's headed for its third straight weekly advance. It's up around 3.8%. Now, there you see 4% so far for the week. So the London market hasn't seen the same gains as its counterparts in Frankfurt and Paris. Now, this is partly because of concerns surrounding the state of the British economy. Those worries were highlighted by this week's failed British bond auction. It was the first failed auction in more than 7 years. Now, the UK Treasury tried to sell $2.6 billion in 40-year gilts or government bonds and got just $2.3 billion in bids. The government has brushed off concerns, saying that you have to be careful not to read too much into each particular auction. But it's been a real embarrassment for Prime Minister Gordon Brown, who's talking about the need for more stimulus in this country, only to be actually contradicted just this week by the governor of the Bank of England, Mervyn King, who says he's warning that there's no more money for further spending. So things looking pretty rocky for the British economy at the moment. Back to you.
Lindsay, some of the individual stocks you are watching right now?
Well, in terms of industry groups today, just to give you an idea of what's leading the rally, we've got automakers, industrials, and also banks. But in terms of specific stocks, Siemens, the German industrial and consumer products maker, it's sticking to its profit forecast for the year and says its earnings at its main divisions are going to rise around 10% in the 3 months through to March. So that's a good forecast. You can see its shares are higher. On the flip side, we've got Air France-KLM, Europe's biggest airline, saying that it's going to post a loss for the year ending March 31st. It also says it's unlikely to report a profit in the next 12 months. You can see its shares down more than 4%. Deirdre, back to you.
Lindsay, thanks so much.